I got an old HP 3180 printer that stopped picking up paper. Everything else seems to be functioning. I did some research and it seemed that these have a tendency to have a broken gear, and that was true in my case. This gear right here, maybe you can see it, there's actually a hairline fracture in it, and it's going to need to be glued. I needed to cut out a piece of rubber from here, and that then allowed me to shift the gear over. And you can see the gears, the little teeth that the gear is going to sit on. It's more important the glue that we use stick to the gear than the metal, because the glue is going to get in between the little teeth of the metal. The problem is the gear is nylon, and it's like the worst material on earth to bond, short of melting it, and it's too small to even begin to be able to do that. The closest thing I found for an adhesive, and I tried everything. I got JB Weld, plastic welder, I used Loctite's plastic bonder, even hot glue, and I would test. I'd put a drop of it on there and try to tear it off, and all of them would just come right off with a little struggle. The one that gave the most resistance was this stuff, Loctite marine epoxy, which is designed to be used in water, which makes sense because nylon is kind of like a self-lubricating material. So if you have something like this, it's the closest thing. Now mind you, it's not like the tightest bond you're ever going to get, but it was by far better than anything else. So I figured that plus the adhesion to the metal, it should be pretty solid for a while anyway. So I'm going to carefully apply some there on the teeth and shift it over, and being mindful not to get any excess on any other of the crucial parts. So let's try doing that. And here we are with the epoxy in place. You can see I built up a nice layer of it on the left here to give it some more material to grip onto. I don't want this to happen again. It's important to make sure that this lever here on the right is always free and can move up and down. So you'll want to move it around as the epoxy sets, because it takes like 2 hours to set. It's like real thorough stuff. If you're wondering how I disassembled it to this point, I'm going to link to a guide. You're going to follow it up to step 22, and it'll get you to here. You don't need to go any further. Alright, I'm going to have to wait 24 hours and then put this thing back together. Alright, everything's put back together. Let's see what happens. Thanks for watching.